Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we'll see what's selling on eBay for vintage hip-hop t-shirts. I'll show you 30 shirts that sold for over $100 on eBay in the last 90 days. Let's get started. Our first shirt is from the 80s. This is a Public Enemy t-shirt. This sold at auction for $144. Here's a close-up of the tag. This was polyester and cotton. And you can see here it's a single stitch. It does have a hole and some loose threads. And you can see Flavor Flav all the way in the back. Next we have No Limit. And this t-shirt sold for $700. You can see Master P in the center there. It says No Limit Soldiers, Soldiers of Fortune. And here's a close-up of that label. Another 100% cotton t-shirt. Mary J. Blige. Current sold was $159, $9.99 shipping. Here's a close-up of the tag. It says Terry MFG Atlanta. This is a concert tee and it says the year 2000 on there. Next is Foxy Brown. This sold at auction for $410, free shipping. And this is from Bay Club, 100% cotton. Here's the graphic on the back. This t-shirt has multiple artists on it. This went for a winning bid of $777, $12.55 shipping. It has Tupac, Puff Daddy, Master P, Notorious B.I.G. And this is a 90s graphic t-shirt. Here's the tag. So this is an old Gildan tag. This is not a more recent one. Now we have A Tribe Called Quest. This t-shirt sold for $775, $12.55 shipping. Let's take a look at the graphic. Pretty interesting. And you can see in the bottom left here, it has the printed date, 1993. A lot of these vintage t-shirts will have that at the bottom of the graphic. And here's the tag. Now we have Jay-Z. This is another single stitch t-shirt. And this says Hard Knock Life, so this is earlier in his career. This sold at auction for $152, $12.55 shipping. Up next we have Wu-Tang Clan. This is from the year 2000. This sold for $450 and $10.20 shipping. And this is the Underground Tour. And you can see all the dates and locations. Now we have Mace. This one also went to auction and sold for $150, $10.40 shipping. Here's the label. It's Winterland. This is 100% cotton. I just saw him in concert. This is a vintage 2002 Nelly t-shirt. This is from his album Nellyville. This went to auction and sold for $197.50. Shipping was $20. It also has a logo on the side, Team Lunatics. And here's the back, Welcome to Nellyville. And here's the tag. You can see underneath the Team Lunatics that it says Delta Pro Weight. You see it says Knit in USA. So Made in USA, single stitch are two of the big things to help you figure out if something is vintage, meaning over 20 years. Now we have Bone Thugs and Harmony. This sold at auction for $150, $15 shipping. And this is from their album The Art of War. And here's a close-up of that label. Another 100% cotton. You'll notice that a lot of these tags are different manufacturers. One of my favorite groups as a kid, this is TLC. This sold at auction for $301. And this is from their album Fan Mail. And this was Ultimate Hanes. This was made in Canada. And here's the back. This is their tour dates. Now we have DMX. This one sold for $175, $10 shipping. And here's a close-up of that tag. This one's made in Mexico. You're going to notice that a lot of these t-shirts have small holes or damage. and yet they're still selling for hundreds of dollars. Old t-shirts get a lot of wear and tear. So you can see here the graphic is worn out. Here's the back. It's the same thing but in black and white. Now we have Lauryn Hill. This is a concert t-shirt, her world tour from 1999. This sold at auction for $265 and $20 shipping. It was a Levi's and it's 100% cotton. You can see a lot of cracking and damage on this graphic. NWA. This sold at auction for $250, $10.95 shipping. It says, "Just don't bite it." Okay. And then this is made by Screen Stars. This is also made in USA. 50% cotton, 50% polyester. And another close-up of the graphic. This one's in pretty good shape. Now we have a G-Unit t-shirt. This is a hip-hop group with 50 Cent. This sold for $159 and $12.86 shipping. Of the label, it's 100% cotton. And there is an outside tag as well, but it's upside down. And the letters are raised. This is a Black Sheep t-shirt, so another rap group. This sold at auction for $180 and $20 shipping. This one's actually made in France, which I don't see a lot of. And here's the tour dates for 1992. Next we have Ludacris. This is from his album Word of Mouth. And this sold for $300 and $5 shipping. You can see here it's the other Delta Pro Weight vintage tag, and it's also made in USA. Here's a close-up of the logo. It's got a bunch of cracking and damage. It's got one of the lines from his song. This is a tour shirt. This one is from 2003. This sells for $120 and $12.55 shipping. It has Jay-Z and 50 Cent on the same shirt. And on the back you can see it says Rock the Mic Fest, featuring Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and then Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Fabulous, and Sean Paul. That's 2003. And again, you can see some damage. Next we have Bad Boys. This is a music company founded by P. Diddy back in 1993. This sold at auction for $100. Shipping was $7.75. And it's from Touch of Gold, made in USA, or fabric made in USA. Looks like another single stitch. This graphic is definitely cracking. It's 30 years old, so I'm not surprised. Of course, Tupac's on the list. So this is a vintage tee from 1998. This is after he passed away. This sold for $250, $6.65 shipping. And you can see on the bottom here, it says 1998. This is another Winterland tag, 100% cotton. Next we have Rough Riders. This is another hip hop group that included DMX. This is a great graffiti style print. This sold for $118 and $6.25 shipping. Here we can take a look at the tag. And this is pretty faded. Now we have Eminem. This is the Anger Management Tour t-shirt. So this is from 2002. This sold for $300 and $8.50 shipping. And a lot of cracking on the graphic again. And there's a hole. And here's the back. So it included D12, Exhibit, Ludacris, Papa Roach. That's an interesting tour. And here's a close-up of the tag. Another 100% cotton. This is another tour shirt. This is featuring Ice Cube. This is from 1997. It sold for $300 and $665 shipping. And the tag says World Press, 100% cotton. And you can see on the back the list of artists is fading. This one's really nice looking. This is Naughty by Nature. This sold for $150, $570 shipping. It's got an all over print, which is really nice with the graphic. Here's the tag. So T-World, and it's 100% cotton. I'm not sure if it's faded or if that's just the way it was styled. Could be either way. But there are definitely some holes and damage in this one. Another extremely famous hip-hop artist, Notorious B.I.G. of course. This sold for $150 and $8.99 shipping. And this is Pro Power, 100% cotton. The graphic is in pretty good shape. I don't see any cracking. Not sure how old it is. That's the tricky thing. You have to be careful because there are a lot of remakes. When I first saw this shirt, I thought it might be a fake, but it turns out it's pretty real. There were more than one of these selling. This was Snoop Dogg from 1993. This sold in auction for $355 and $595 shipping. This is him way back in the early 90s, so he looks a little different than I recognize him. And you can see here it says 1993 Death Row. You can see the single stitch. On the back it says Beware of Dog. There's a hole on the sleeve. The graphic doesn't look too bad though. It doesn't look worn. Next we have the Up in Smoke Tour t-shirt. This includes Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Eminem. This is from 2000. This sold at auction for $202, $10.65 shipping. So a lot of famous artists on this shirt. You got Exhibit in there. Warren G. East Siders. Lots of holes in this one as well. Here's the tag. So we have All Sport. 100% cotton again. And here's the front. Really nice. Alright, this one's from 1998. This is LL Cool J. You may find t-shirts for LL Cool J that are older because he's been around for a very long time. But this one sold for $200 and $9.99 shipping. It says Mr. Smith on the back. And this is a Tutlix tag. 100% cotton. Our last t-shirt on the list is Redman. So this is from 1995. This sold for $350 and $9.55 shipping. And here's a close-up of the graphic. And this is another All Sport. Made in USA, 100% cotton. What it looked like in 95, and this is pretty damaged graphic. Yeah, it's falling apart. As always, we hope this information was useful to you. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know which item categories you'd like us to research in future videos. Thank you for watching!